431 games in my backlog. Let's say the average price of each game is around $40. That means I have about $17,240 worth of unfinished, unplayed games sitting digitally, sitting on the shelf back there, just sitting there, not played. How did I get here and what am I going to do about it? But first, just some quick thoughts on modern gaming and where the industry's at. Microtransactions, battle passes, DLC content announced before the game even releases, multiple different editions at launch where the only real difference is cosmetics that you have access to that are built into the game. They're there, it just depends how much money you want to pay for what you're actually going to get. Literally releasing the same game year after year with very slight changes, if any at all. Looking at you, EA. Content vaulting things you already paid for only to release them again later and charge you again to experience them again. And free-to-play games that just basically got rid of the initial buy-in price and biggest barrier to get you into their monetization habit-forming system loops. I mean, the majority of major studio releases are currently gearing all their games towards one thing, and that's making more money. Games are literally designed around it, systems are designed around it and created around it, and it's led to a lot of people kind of feeling disillusioned and bored with gaming, and gaming's dead and gaming's over, because you're trapped in the loops they created for you. They're designed to maximize profit and get every penny they can out of you after you've even paid full price to play their game. And don't get me wrong, gaming's a business. Businesses gotta make money. It's just that there was a time when making money and making the most money meant you had to make the best game, the best experience. There are still exceptions, mind you. Some studios are still putting out absolutely stellar games that are not focused on monetizing after and monetizing during, all the stuff that comes with that, battle passes, season pass, all that stuff. Elden Ring being a massively great example of this phenomenal game. Sold a ton of copies. But then on the flip side, you got things like FIFA's Ultimate Team mode, which brings in 1.5 billion-ish revenue every year, which is more than what Elden Ring made, even though it sold millions and millions and millions of copies. And not only that, at a fraction of the development cost. You can see why it's gone the way it's gone. And we're getting less and less amazing games like Elden Ring released each year. So to get back to my point and what I'm trying to do personally with 2023 is I'm just trying to break away from some of those trappings, from some of those habits. I'm trying to get away from the FOMO when I'm not grinding a battle pass or playing with my friends for skins because I'll only be able to get them the once, and if I don't play now, they'll be gone. Trying to get away from the game dictating when I'm gonna play by their limited time events, and to get away from being nickel and dimed for games I've already paid for. But that being said, there's still some games coming out in 2023 that I want to play. I want to get Street Fighter 6, Hades 2, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the new Star Wars, just to name a couple. It's hard for me to justify pumping more money into the system and into the industry though when I have $17,000 worth of games sitting in a backlog. And these aren't just minor old crappy games. A lot of heavy hitters in my backlog. The Spider-Man games, I haven't even played this PlayStation Spider-Man games with Miles Morales and Spider. I didn't even beat those games yet. The Horizon games, Pokemon Arceus, just tons of games. I need to get it under control. So to clear my backlog is a couple year journey, at least for sure. I've set up some personal ground rules that will allow me to get the odd new release that it feels worth my money. And I thought it'd be fun to share going through those games and my experiences with them, my thoughts. And we'll do a Tater Raider and we'll do videos and live streams and stuff like that. And maybe it gives you a couple ideas to tackle your backlog of games, or even reflect on your own gaming habits. Maybe it's not your spending, but maybe it's the time that you're spending and not so much the money that you're spending that you might want to think about a little differently this year. My rules are simple. For each game completion from my backlog, I allow myself $5 credit to go towards new game purchases. Game purchases in general, be it used, new. I have Game Pass as well, so anything I might play that interests me, I'll allow myself $2 credit, as I'm trying to focus on the games I've already bought and paid for in the back catalog. The 431 games in the back catalog does not include any Game Pass games at all. It's all games I bought and paid for in the past. Next rule, I don't have to 100% the game unless I want to. I just want a completion. I want to roll credits. I want to get the experience of the game, and then if it's really awesome, obviously I would go through and I would just finish it up to where I feel content doing it. And my goal with the exercise is to just get back to having fun playing games. just to break away, even a little bit, break away from the where modern gaming is going, and the nickel and diming, and just the experience overall. It just doesn't leave me feeling great with the gaming and the state of gaming as it is. Even Diablo 4, I just not excited for it because I saw, you know, season pass, battle pass, and I feel like so much is going to be tied to that, especially after the way the mobile Diablo went. It's hard to be excited about Diablo 4 for me. It just is. And just overall, I want to develop better spending habits when it comes to my gaming, and take control of how my personal time is spent as well around gaming, and what I choose to do with it. So you can also check the Discord for the full 431 game list. It's in there, and I'd love to see your comments below on your thoughts on your backlog. How big is your backlog? What do you do to get through it? Do you go back? Do you not even worry about it? I know there's some people that they don't even care. They got the games and they don't care. They bought them and they don't care. Am I the only one crazy enough to have that many games I haven't played? So with that, I linked the video for my first completion of the year. Have a look. I can't believe it took me so long to play that game. Thanks for watching. Be kind to those who deserve it. Value yourself, value your time, and we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.